It was mid-August when me and my friends planned to go camping to this campsite that we saw on the internet. At first it was a bit suspicious, but soon after checking the reviews it seemed legit and decent enough to set camp on. We set the date and packed all of the things we needed before hitting the road. It was a bit of a bummer getting stuck in traffic because of the rush hour. And since we were new to the road that we were heading to, we somewhat got lost and found ourselves entering a nearby village. The village seemed old and abandoned, but there were still a few people living there, so we did as what a typical lost person would do, which is ask for directions. We then came across this old lady selling a bunch of newspapers on the sidewalk and approached her. "Excuse me, ma'am, but may I bother you for a quick minute for directions? You see, me and my friends are new to the area and got a bit lost." Sure thing. Where are you guys heading to?" We handed the lady the campsite's name and address. She was quick enough to remember the routes and gave us 2 paths. The first path that she mentioned is a route longer than the other one and is also her preferred path for our group to take. Since on the second path, which is the shortest distance to our campsite, is filled with unusual activities such as travelers going insane and some going missing after going down that route, as the lady mentioned. I felt a shiver through my spine after saying our farewells to the old lady. As we drove away from the village, my friend suggested the second path for us to take so that we can arrive at our campsite in a short period of time. I hesitated for a second and insisted to take the longer path instead. "I think it'll be best if we take the first path, the longer one." "Are you serious? It would take us another hour to get to our campsite if we did that." "But it's safer. Did you actually believe what that old lady told you about the people going insane, or rather missing? It's clearly a fluke or something to scare people off." I was still opposed to the idea of ignoring what the old lady said, but majority of my friends were persistent to reach our campsite right away, and it was also too late for me to object and warn my friends again because we just entered the path that they wanted to take.